Hello everyone, welcome back to another World Conqueror 4 video. It's the Laidback Launcher. We will get halfway through the new Nightmare 4-star campaign events. It's Barbarossa. With this video, it's mission number 5, Leningrad. We're gonna get 10 air medals. I'm on my quest to receive 120 of these rewards. Only 2 more missions to go until that. I'm really hoping I get the Elite Air Force emblem since I am only 2 pieces away from unlocking the Apache, and if I can redeem them in the shop and pick up 2 of those pieces, I will have the Apache, which would make things so much easier because having a helicopter with a range of 2 while still having a 40% chance of dodging with Yamamoto. Do I have my generals all set up? Yes. On the advice of a viewer, I recently swapped out the jungle fighting on Konev for inferior victory. Ever since I picked up De Gaulle, he is, my go-to artillery commander, and having another one that has 100% chance of critical attacks while still doing more damage would be very nice. Brook, I think, is generally a better commander because he has retaliation on most artillery pieces, but for Konev, if you're putting him on an elite, which you probably are, then that is useful. So let's get right into Leningrad. We already know the ionizing radiation and perish together buffs. Mentality collapse can be a bit annoying. That's probably why some of my frontline units might take a lot of damage, and I will be using the excitation buff on my side that we get to choose. Vengeance power isn't very useful since we don't have a lot of elite artillery or tank units to start off with, and we're fighting in Eastern Europe, so there is no terrain cover to be had. This is a free-to-play, almost completed free-to-play endgame walkthrough, by the way. I will only be using an extra set of infantry medals, as you can see on Meretskov, MacArthur, and Malinovsky. So let's get into it. This is going to be Meretskov. I just want to start clearing out some of the field around Stalingrad so I can have a bit more flexibility in where I deploy my units. I will not be using Whitman. I would like to be using him because I would like to get my return on investment from him. I probably have, but he was kind of expensive, and that's a product of the Warzone era. I will not be using him. I'm going to be using Bastiko because he has fighting spirit, and he's on a lighter medium tank that doesn't have much range or as much health or defense. Let's start clearing out some of these enemies. Nice, we got a buff immediately. Let's get that. Put down Brandenburger with Malinovsky. Always deploy our Brandenburgers first. This is going to be with Brook. This is going to be Lieb. That is going to be Rundstedt. 256. I'm sure you can do 256. I should have attacked with Malinovsky first, so I would have done a substantial damage buff to him. That was stupid of me. Do bear in mind I have a level 12 combat medic, which is why these things are healing up. You can check out its abilities on its own. Level 11 BM21. This will be MacArthur. Our Hawkeye forces are level 12, which is very useful. They'll be doing a lot of damage. Our medic, unfortunately, is not level 12, it's only level 9. But still has good longevity. 475 is a pretty steep ask. It would have been more feasible if Rundstedt did more damage. I do want to get rid of it so I have a place to deploy some of my, to move these guys up. Let's put you up at the front and hopefully get rid of their combat medic. Nah, still a good chunk of, still a good bit away. This is gonna be the Stuka, my new commander, the new elite force that I put down first instead of the elite tanks because I picked up the Gaul. I really like using him so far. Unfortunately, it's not like the last couple of missions where we have level 9 or a level 11 Stuka. We do not have those available, unfortunately. $415 plus an extra 50 health. Don't know. This is gonna hurt a lot. But it doesn't matter, I'll just heal you back up. Next turn. Let's hope that we don't lose Yamashita or MacArthur. We did not, fortunately. We did almost lose Rundstedt. So I'm gonna move him back. But first we need to get rid of some of these things. Let's see. Yeah, that thing is really annoying. Let's just try to move him well away from the front line. Free up some space first. That's definitely quite doable. I'll put Patton where MacArthur is right now. Prioritize. Nice, I can indeed reach that. We're going to try to demoralize him as much as we can before we attack. We might get lucky here. Not quite. Maybe I should have attacked with Meretskov first, so those strikes would have done an extra 20% damage, but as you know, when we're playing with Guderian on a non-elite tank, sometimes that 10% chance of Blitzkrieg not activating, or that 10% chance of not getting a critical attack doesn't actually equal 10%, and it's much higher than you think. Got no problem attacking with you though, because you're demoralized. Pretty tough. Pretty high. No. Let's get rid of the medic. I still have at least 5 units nearby. Just want to increase my chances of getting the kills on these units if I need to. This actually might be enough to demoralize, to send into chaos. Very nice. And I'll put down Guderian on the T-44. T-44 because I want to get it into the action as soon as possible, and to send Guderian off on his own with the T-44 ability. It's a level 9 T-44. Unfortunately, nothing I can do to mitigate that for some of my less progressed players. Same for like my Brandenburgers or my own Hawkeye force when I deploy them. And of course, I still have another attack from Malinovsky, but unfortunately, we just don't have much room to maneuver, so I can't really take full advantage of him. Let's thin out, again, these enemies. Work your way up. Come on, come on! Seriously. This MF thing, bruh. Yeah, I can't really send him anywhere. Safely, that is. Like, if I put him here, he would just get attacked by Batutin, and Batutin is very powerful. Yeah, I definitely do not want this guy attacking my infantry, that's for sure. Let's hope that, that we don't lose MacArthur here. Don't mind putting Bostico near the front line though. He can heal up since he does have fighting spirit. Next turn. MacArthur is indeed hurting a bit. That's a good position for De Gaulle. This is a good position for De Gaulle. $376. Let's get rid of this tank. Man, I like seeing those big numbers organically. Now imagine if he was buffed and he did it against infantry or something. Insane. I wanted to move him out of the way so I can attack and boost my allies. Zhukov does have high defense, but now Patton is going to be attacking an elite unit. Do bear in mind that he does an extra 20% damage against elites. He's doing an extra 40% damage baseline, and he's buffed by Malinovsky. Let me know if you've done any experiments to see if crowd tactics and decoy and strike are compatible. I suspect they are. Don't want to be that aggressive just yet. Nah, MacArthur needs the heals for sure. Most certainly, yes. You know what, let's just use Bostico and be certain about it. Yeah, definitely didn't need to worry. I wanted to put Lieb into the city. It's nice having an artillery piece there on defense. Huh. Let's use these few guys to capture the city up here. My stronger units I'll dedicate towards the southern advance. But first we do need to defend Stalingrad, so we're going to clean up a little bit here. I like seeing them big numbers. Never mind, my plan immediately went out the window. 445, kind of a steep ask. There are no forests. There is a forest here. Batoon has a lot of health. This tank doesn't have its ability activated. I'm not going to be able to kill Batoon with my units nearby here anytime soon, I don't think. We can try to demoralize him though, lock him in place. Unfortunately, we did not get that 75% chance of doing the rumor. Little sus. No, you're probably gonna die. I don't want to put you there. I am willing to be more aggressive with Malinovsky because he has organic healing abilities. Organized organic healing. Ugh, I'm in kind of an indecisive mood right now. Let's change that. Make decision on other fronts. I don't see too much threat to him from here. Especially if I get rid of it for next turn. Nice. Fortunately, they have another level 12 combat medic. As an infantry commander, it's nothing to worry about, but it will be healing. A T-44 that might, with a level 12 T-44 that has a high, that every other turn doesn't take damage. So I'm not sure if that applies to air power or not, though. 3. Bruh. Up here, I'm gonna put down my economic commander, Chenault. You want to deploy your economic commander as early as possible. $186. You should most certainly be able to do that. Give ourselves a bit more operating room. Capturing the city itself should be easy now, but we have to get through that enemy formation first. I don't think Gadarin will be able to move up much farther around that anyway. Maybe up to here or here. He wouldn't have much extra range. I wanted to free up the mobility on these guys first. Let's hope they don't attack much. And they have another level 12 medic and another level 12 BM21 up there. A bit worrisome. Let's heal up our vulnerable guys our powerful vulnerable guys who can't heal otherwise. Now, Rundstedt might legitimate die if he gets counterattacked. It's only a 60% chance that his ability won't activate. So I'm willing to take a risk and try to give another chance at that. Man, you are really letting me down, De Gaulle. You are really letting me down. Okay, I'll just attack with you instead. Demoralize him! Bloody hell! What are you guys doing, lads? Another Hawkeye force, my own. It's nice that you get 20 commanders to deploy in these missions. Yeah, that's what I feared. I guess my only chance is to get this guy below half health, so he doesn't kill him next turn, but he will. Then again, honestly, I don't really care about Rundstedt too much. Nah, your defense is up. Let's get you moving down. This is gonna be a tough nut to crack. Much tougher than this objective. I know this formation is juicy, but I want to get the BM21 below half if I can. With these guys attacking, I expect Plastico should be able to survive till next turn. I just hate missions where the map is so crowded. Easy peasy. your defenses up, so let's just focus on cleaning the fields. No critical hit there, unfortunate. Not a huge fan of the fact that we don't get many elite units. I hope in other missions that we'll start off with more elite units. I understand the ones that we do start off with are really powerful, but it is quite limiting not to have those elite bonuses. But I'm an endgame player, what the hell am I complaining about? I don't need to activate that ability. I know Guderian can easily clean this field. Let's clear the path towards the objectives. Your defense is not up. You're still alive somehow. Congrats. Okay, that's pleasant. Oh, I forgot that it has this thing. Okay, I cannot afford to put my units right up against that T-44. That's gonna have to be the last objective I take. All right, I guess we're gonna have to focus down. This might hurt. I'm gonna have to focus down the medic. But we are using Hawkeye forces to do that, so that should move along a little quicker. Put him up here so he doesn't get completely surrounded. Where are you going? You do not have your defenses up. Come on, do your job. Come on! What are you doing, man? This RNG is ridiculous. You know, I'm giving up on that. I'm just putting a plain infantry down. You guys can deal with that. You guys can deal with that, but yes, I ain't. I certainly am not. Nice. Dropped its morale. Now I'm gonna try to get rid of the medic first. Fortunately, no demoralization, but we should be able to kill it with that. Now do bear in mind, I don't mind attacking a BM-21 that's ignoring 20% of my defense and doing an extra 20% critical, doing an extra 40% damage, because Patton's ability, when he has high morale, gives him a 20% damage reduction. Not 20% extra defense, but a 20% damage reduction, which is very useful. I'm not going to attack with Blastico. He is on kind of low health. 1, 2, that's all that's left. No moves left to make. I guess Vatutin just doesn't want to move. Which, you know what? I'm fine with. Lucky me. Unfortunately, that 70% didn't trigger. The Gauls RNG is not treating me well right now. Tank has its defense up, so we're going to kill the other one first. I almost killed it anyway. Unfortunately, those kills do bring him below half. That doesn't really matter. We need to get rid of this fortress here. Not gonna be able to kill that right now. So we're gonna focus on the medic. Do our own healing around. Want to boost the damage of the Hawkeye forces before I make that take more damage. I'm just gonna keep you here. And let's start clearing the field around that fortress. I'm gonna keep on saving up my cash for the Gustav gun, since that fortress has a lot of health. Let's hope that our allies can hold these cities. That one's not an objective, this one is, however. So I'm gonna send Guderian down there next turn to help him out. Demoralize where I can. They do have air power and such, so I'm not gonna put a commander, another economics commander there. Man, you're really annoying up there, you know that? 1, 2, okay, that's it, next turn. Still not enough cash for that. You have a good bit of health. Forgot to attack with Malinovsky first. I should really start listening to my own advice. I'm not healing Malinovsky because his organization ability is healing for him. These missions are starting to take a while. No force around there, unfortunate. What is that? Combat medic, don't really care. Let's do a lot of damage to it before it lands. Yeah, see, he healed up a good bit just from a destroyer attacking him. He does also have the state effect, so I mean, that definitely helps a lot. Don't know where urgent resuscitation came from. They have... I guess it was the friendly medic here. Your defense is not up. You want to defend these. Defend my allies in the south, however. Fortunately, we don't need to get rid of this thing. Let's put down another one of my economic commanders. 1, 2, that's it. I don't know if Vatutin is ever going to move out of there. Don't really care. If his AI is as stupid as it is in the Conquest, then he'll just be stuck. There we go. When attacked, Let's see if that works on counterattacks. It doesn't, I'm not sure. It doesn't quite look like it. Let's put you there. And start moving our guys in range of the fortress. Get it surrounded. Nice. Okay, clean up here on aisle 12. No morale boost, unfortunately. Now we work our way up, weakest to strongest units. You shall deploy on the Gustav with Konev. Hopefully he'll be fast enough with enough, hopefully he'll have enough mobility to get within range of the fortress. And just keeping an eye on this thing up here. But I mean, look at who I've got down there, it doesn't matter. Let's try to drop you below half health. I can move you again, so let's move you down into that area to boost our damage output. Not quite. It would be nice if, you know, you would move back there or here or something so I can move my guy up. Can't have nice things, can I? Well, I mean, these things are making it so that my more desirable units aren't doing the brunt of the attacking anyway, so aren't receiving the fire anyway. Excuse me. Let's drop its defense as much as we can before attacking with Konev. Well, I guess I should have waited, because I could have just sky trains down there with him. This homie is moving up, unfortunately. And let's put you next to Konev so you do more damage, but I don't think it'll make much of a difference, yeah. And just to be sure that I'm going to hold Stalingrad, RPG Rocketeer with ability active. And we're gonna try to demoralize Vatutin. Now it works, huh? We did lose this city down here, and unfortunately I don't have the economic resources to capture it. Mistake. It's like I'm playing chess. But I'll definitely be able to capture it this turn. You are mine! And that's game. Didn't lose any commanders. Very nice. Mission number 5, Leningrad. Easy mode. Hard nightmare mode. Almost completed free to play endgame HQ guide. Completed. Next up is we are now halfway through the mission. Next up is going to be Crimea. This one's going to be fun. I don't know. We'll see. I hope that the Gustav gun is at a higher level. But we're not actually going to start off with the Gustav gun. We're going to start off as a different unit. We'll also be hopefully getting this thing next turn, but knowing my luck, probably not. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like the music, the commentary, the gameplay, if you learned anything new, tips, tricks, strategies, tactics, operations, new ideas, then hit the like button. If you have any questions, suggestions, comments, concerns, leave them down below in the comments. I read all of them. I enjoy interacting with you guys, my viewers. You guys are why I make the video. If I can save even a couple of you guys some time and money, then I've done my job. Or just made the game more enjoyable. And if you want to see more of these kinds of videos, hear more of my sultry tones, then hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. It's a nice, pleasant thing. It'll cheer up your day just a bit, and it'll cheer up my day quite a lot. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. This is the Laidback Launcher signing off. 07 everyone. I'll see you in the next one.